all started with this letter from a friend of my dad's. When I called her, Molly sounded even more desperate over the phone than she did in her letter. She told me to come to Hollywood ASAP and meet her on the set where Pharaoh is being shot.
Nancy, my name is Molly McKenna. I'm producing the remake of Pharaoh that is due to be released at the end of the year. If you've read the Tinseltown Tatler recently, then you won't be surprised to learn that the film needs your services. The secrecy surrounding the shoot has been compromised, and all those rumors of accidents on the set, they aren't rumors. Strange and dangerous things are happening. Someone must find out why and make them stop. Call me after you receive this and I'll give you more details. 323-555-6253. Molly.
The set is on a very old movie lot, which is apparently being made into a very modern theme park. I've investigated mysterious accidents before, but never on the set of a real live movie.
Welcome to Pharaohland. Relive the making of Pharaoh. Spectacular exhibits. Hollywood in action. See the Vintageville attraction. Visit the Museum of Movie Memorabilia. Take a tour of a working soundstage. Tasty eats. Enjoy fine dining at the Casbah Club. Feel the magic. This is just so campy. I think that's why a lot of people would probably go, to be honest.
This is one case I can't wait to solve. Soundstage A, here I come.
Can we talk about that badass letter opener, too?
Hollywood.
So this is actually one of the Nancy Drew dossier games. So there's an entire series of fully 3D rendered animated Nancy Drew games, and then there are two games called the Nancy Drew dossier games that are kind of like point and click hidden object Nice job. Now that you've gotten the hang of how to play, let's get back to our story. We need to find the producer of the movie, Molly McKenna. Note that your goal has changed. Molly said she'd be at stage A, but access is blocked. Let's move to the next area to try to find another way. Click on the red arrow. Hey, there's an intercom here. Maybe you can use this to call Molly. See if you can figure out how. One last tip. See this number down here? That's how many hidden objects there are in the room right now. Good luck. I love that phrasing, like more hidden objects can appear in the future. Not exactly the Tin Man, but that must feel better, huh? I'm actually really intrigued, about the fact that, they're making
That's strange.
they're releasing a new Nancy Drew TV show, I guess. It's by the CW. I'm not really sure how I feel about it after what they did to the Archie comics and, Riverdale and all that. But to be fair, I loved the Nancy Drew movie with Emma Roberts in it. I thought it was phenomenal. And then I think they just released a new Nancy Drew movie too. It came out on my birthday, in fact. But I didn't see it, and I didn't really see anything about it, or like see advertising for it, or hear reviews about it either way, so who knows what happened with that. The button's stuck, I need to pry it up. Let's see, I think she was on stage A.
JJ, what's up? Make it fast.
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. I'm looking for Molly McKenna.
Finally! I'm a little stressed at the moment because we just blew a circuit and nobody's power tools work. Wait a minute. Nancy, see the generator up there? I need you to start it. Got that?
I guess so, sure.
Don't guess so. Do so. Fast.
And so it begins. Nancy is always caught doing errands for literally everybody. It's terrible. She's not exactly the kind of person to say no. But to be fair, when you're a detective and you're trying to get information out of people, it's probably best to stay on their good side. It looks like a bolt is missing. Luckily, I noticed it over here earlier. Let's see. I think we can use our good friend Mr. Wrench. I don't know what that meant, and I'm kind of sorry that I said it, to be perfectly honest with you. But it's a decision that I made, and now I have to stick with it. Alright, I just need to hit the button in order to lift the doors. Oops. This is also my second time recording all of this. I filmed about 3 episodes a couple weeks ago by now, and unfortunately we were having issues with OBS where if you would mess with the settings like at all, it would no longer record any desktop audio, and it was really frustrating and really unfortunate. So we're using a different program now. But yeah, I had about an hour and a half's worth of totally unusable footage, and I was just really frustrated.
I think someone's coming.
Nancy, nice to meet you in person.
Good to meet you, too. I fixed the...
So that's the same, like, animation style that they use in the game for the most part. Good to meet you, too. I fixed the time machine, yes.
I fixed the
You're
generator.
welcome. Nancy's
Thanks.
a genius.
My line producer quit on me, so I've been down there cracking the whip all day. Looks like I'm gonna be here all night, too. I hate shooting at night.
Because of the...
Creepy accidents.
Because of the creepy accidents?
No, because I have to pay the crew time and a half.
Well,
Double if we go past midnight. It's gonna put us even more over budget.
I noticed something interesting on the wall next to the intercom. It was,
capitalists. Am I right, ladies? It was a wanted poster of a black cat.
It was a wanted poster of a black cat.
A black cat keeps showing up on the set, and rumors are flying that it's some kind of jinx. So if you see it, grab it. I want it gone. Last thing the crew needs is another distraction. Some of them already think this production has the Lois Manson curse hanging over it.
That really is an old-timey movie star name, isn't it? Lois Manson.
No, now what? I gotta get down there. Look, go outside to Main Street and get the Ankh out of the storage room behind the pawn shop, okay? Bring it to me on the set, if there still is a set.
More errands. This is the detective ranking screen. You'll be taken here at the end of every chapter. The more points you get, the higher your ranking will be. If you obtain the highest ranking, you'll get a special ending to the game. So right now I am almost complete with amateur detective, amateur detective, amateur detective, amateur detective. I love those little footsteps. Main Street Noir. Alrighty, let's get started. This is a good place for trash. I agree. It is called a trash can after all.
I wonder what this means.
To interpret the stone, it will need to be shown who sat on a throne in a movie well known. Z, B, C. When faced with a door, I have to try to open it. Hence Nancy Drew's famous catchphrase, "It's locked." Speaking of Nancy Drew's famous catchphrase, it's very, very sad. So one of the reasons that this newest game was so delayed, apart from the fact that apart from the fact that her Interactive is going out of business, is the fact that for the entire game series, I think it was something like 32 or 33 games, Lonnie Manila was the voice actress who played Nancy Drew. And it was very sad when I found out that her Interactive decided to let her go because they wanted a more youthful voice for Nancy. And there was all this uproar. Everyone was so upset because everyone loved Lonnie Manila and loved her voice. She was so iconic as Nancy Drew, and she's an incredibly talented voice actress. In fact, if you've played like an MMO,
Lee Collingwood, and it is October the 5th, 1936. Well, the first day of shooting what will surely be my most memorable, and certainly my greatest picture, is over. We shot the grand barge scene, and I must say, the sand, the palm trees, the water, and Lois, my dear, delicate, exquisitely beautiful Lois. Everything worked. Everything came together for a shot that was breathtaking. Even the crew was in awe, and that is always a good sign.
I'm not sure if I've ever found any of these before, to be honest. That's really interesting. Let's see. We still need a key to the door, I think. I'm faced with the door, I have to try to open it. But it won't let me click on it, which means I must be missing something. Is it back there? Oh, it is back there. I just
Yes,
couldn't
a
see.
bobby pin. A simple yet effective tool for all your lock-picking needs.
Ah, isn't it just? Time for a mini game. I will say I like these little like the animation style that they have going here. You have entered lockpick mode. Lockpick mode. Lockpick mode. To unlock the door to the pawn shop, you need to make the right patterns with these colored lock tumblers. This shows you the pattern you need to make. Drop pieces down here to match the pattern on the left. Now it's your turn. Try dropping a piece. Great, you completed your first pattern and added to the lockpick meter. We're that much closer to unlocking the door.
There we go.
Nice. That gets much harder, trust me.
Yes, here's the onk Molly wanted.
Nice.
That's the cat Molly wants me to catch. I'd better go after it.
It reminds me of Moonshine, just with less white on her fur. She's such a good little cat, but she can be so poorly behaved and such a little pain. But I love my devil goblin daughter so much. She is everything to me. What kind of token does this take? I wonder if anyone has tossed anything useful into here lately. What does this go to? Something that says token. This might be a little loud.
Whoa, I better turn the power off before someone gets electrocuted. Namely me.
Yeah, Nancy, I think that would be a little bit bad. Let's see, what do we have here? Hedge clippers. Someone was in the process of landscaping.
It looks like there are some tools behind that gate. Maybe I can use them.
What could be in here? How can I get into this gate when it's locked? Nancy, don't play dumb. We know you do illegal things literally all the time. Now we're going to throw another color in the mix. Just keep building patterns until you've filled the meter all the way. Just don't let your tumblers reach the top of the screen or you'll need to start over. Tip, you can click on any upcoming piece to swap it with your active piece. You can also right-click to switch to the top piece in line. knows no bounds.
That sure got the cat to come down.
That was a lot quieter
Now
than
where'd
I
it
thought it
go?
was. That's good at least. Let's see. There's the kitty.
Guess I'll have to go upstairs if I want to catch that cat.
Through the door, of course. How else was the cat gonna get up there? In fact, how did the cat get up there so fast? Achieved amateur detective. Now I am halfway through rookie investigator. Rookie investigator. Rookie investigator. I like over here it says, Krollmeister Sleuthometer. It's funny because, Krollmeister is like the Nancy Drew series' version of Acme. Not acne, Acme, A-C-M-E. You know, like in the Looney Tunes cartoons, or, Looney Tunes Back in Action, starring Brendan Fraser. I loved that movie growing up. Well, that's an interesting thing to come upstairs to. I hear the cat meowing. Oh boy, this isn't gonna end well. Angry.
There's a key in here.
There's something
I
back there.
can't quite reach it. I need something long and sticky.
That is so specific when, you know, you could also just get like a magnet maybe, or just something long that you could like pull it with. Like long and sticky is so specific. I bet I can use this pencil for something. Ew, looks like someone's left coffee in here for a while. Trash should go in its place. That's me talking about myself. Gum is no longer gummy. I know that much. I'm going to do something very gross now. I am going to put this gum into this coffee. That's super sticky. I just hope no one drinks from that cup. That's terrible. I wonder if this key opens up anything in here. Let's see, there's a lock here, and there's a lock here. Going off of the fact that I have played this game before, even though I don't remember it very well, I am going to just match colors. There we go. What's in here? Pretty. I wonder what this metal thing is for. Oh, there's also something up here. Let's see. The cable to this fan needs to be fixed. More duct tape. Let's see if we can find some, because there seems to be duct tape literally everywhere here. Ah, there it is. So convenient how that works. Now let's see if this works. Now what does this say? Let's find out. Unlock My Heart by Charlena Purcell. It's funny because Charlena Purcell is actually in a few of the other Nancy Drew games. So she's in a few of the other Nancy Drew games. I know that she is in Secret of Shadow Ranch for sure. In fact, you can like call her and talk to her about the case that you're on. And I think you also meet her in Last Train to Blue Moon Canyon, and then maybe another game I don't quite remember. But she's a recurring character in the other games. This book has a strange impression on it. A secret compartment. How clever. I wonder if there's anything interesting in this drawer. Now what's this?
Looks like someone's not too happy.
Arthur, I just found out what you did to make sure I directed this picture. Some people are not as good at lying as you are. Needless to say, I am not pleased. But if you think you've had the last word, Mr. High and Mighty, all-powerful movie producer, you are very, very wrong. I'm from Australia, don't forget, home to some of the deadliest creatures in the world. Jay. It's funny because you genuinely can't say if he's, or can't tell if he's saying that he's tough because he's from Australia and has had to deal with deadly creatures, if he is threatening you with deadly creatures, or if he is saying that he is one of those deadly creatures.
I guess I should answer that.
Yes, Nancy, just pick up the phone in someone else's office.
What you're doing can wait. You need to get back to the soundstage. Ms. McKenna's looking for you. Quite frantically, I might add. There's been another accident.
Shocker. Okay, so I think we're going to play this bonus round, and then we're going to wrap up our first episode. It's time for a bonus round. Make as many matches as you can before time runs out to help boost your detective ranking. If you match all the badges on the screen, you'll be taken to another round. Forgive me if I'm a little quiet during this part. You might just hear mad clicking. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the DPI. This is not my mouse. 10, 25, 25. 50, or that was 75. Oh, that was a lucky break.